Today we have here Mr. Manju Bhargav, who is the Bajrang Dal district convener of Tumakuru, and we are going to talk about the recent issue of a Muslim food catering service hiring Hindu girls and then forcing them to remove the Hindu symbols like kumkum and bangles and wear hijab to serve their Muslim clients. So, Manjuji, can you tell us how you found out about this issue and since how long it has been going on?
See, these Muslim caterers are hiring Hindu girls and they are forcing to Hindu girls to wear the hijab and remove the bangles, bindi, and etc. So these I don't know from how many days it is as going on, but we have found 15 to 20 days back one of our Hindu girl wearing hijab photo. Then we ran away to the Hindu girls' homes and we discussed with their parents, and they agreed to not to go that job, and they immediately they tell that we'll stop these practices, and we have discussed with Kingpin. That lady is taking our Hindu girls to these Muslim caterers events, and she is going to dump these girls to the different works like welcome drinks and server supply the foods like that, etc. And as per that girl, she is telling that almost like 8 to 10 Muslim caterers are working in Tumakuru, and more than 50 to 80 what is that girls are working in these teams, and all Muslim caterers, when they are going to do the what is it Muslim functions in non-veg supplying and in their events, they are going to do these practices, and forcefully they are pressurizing to wear hijab and remove all those things like bangles, flowers, bindi, whatever they are practicing as per our Hindu culture. So further, we have communicated with that kingpin lady also, and we have directly informed to that lady, don't do these practices, and it has to be stopped immediately. And we are searching that Muslim cattle owners also to inform them, and we are asking the parents to give the complaint also. It has to be taken legal actions also, because it is an completely unconstitutional, and they are doing conversion, and they are putting our Hindu girls into love jihad also. As per that lady kingpin, she is saying that whenever the program is going to ends by late night, these girls are going home by that Muslim caterer owners who are putting their guys to drop these girls home. At that time, they are slowly going for love jihad also. So we have found out that also, and we have informed that these things to the parents. Immediately, everything has been, I think, it has been stopped. But we are going to keep an eye regarding these Muslim caterers events wherever it is going on, and we are arranging the jobs for these girls. So parallelly, we need to arrange somewhat like they have to earn money, because these peoples are very poor girls from wherever the like colonies and poor like our people wherever they are going to stay there. So we have offered for parents and these girls to, we will arrange you job wherever our Hindu shop owners is there. Like that, we have informed to parents also. They had agreed, and we have already arranged for two girls in our Hindu shop, like whoever having shop like our Hindu owners, like that.
Okay, that's very interesting. And so, two questions I have. One is you are saying that these girls were working for these Muslim caterers because they were from financially poor background. Uh, so, one of the narratives that is being spread is that Indian Muslims are oppressed. And but to me, it seems like at least in this part of Karnataka, the Muslim community is far well off as compared to Hindus. And the other question is, why aren't they not hiring Muslim girls for these kind of jobs?
See, they are hiring both also, and in initial stages, they won't ask to wear hijab, or they won't ask any remove that bindi or bangles, flowers like that, etc. Initial stages they won't do anything. Further, they will offer, we will pay you extra payment per day like that, for like 800 to 1000, or else 1000 to 5500 if you wear hijab, if you remove the bindi, if you remove the bangles, and whatever they says. If further they will wear, they are slowly they are starting doing, they will start doing these things, and after that they are keeping these girls and Muslim girls also inside the wherever they arrange the programs, and they are planning to convert our Hindu girls also in these by these practices.
Okay. Uh, and we all saw Karnataka was the epicenter of the whole hijab in schools controversy that was manufactured by Campus Front of India, which is the student wing of PFI. And the entire nation was discussing why those few girls are denied the right to wear hijab in school, even though the uniform policy in those particular schools had been in place for many years. But this issue has hardly got discussed in national media. Here we have a case of non-Muslim girls being mandatorily forced to wear hijab, and not just wear hijab but also remove their own religious symbols. So why hasn't the police taken some action? They can take suo moto notice and take some action in this.
See, after hijab issue, it has been like they are creating something. It is like essential, like that they are creating. And as per NIA reports from Bihar, they are going to do their agenda. They have to convert this nation into Islamic nation by 2047. With connection that this one is going on, and they are creating like it is a normal thing, and this happens not only in school, and it is started from what is that, in college, in Udupi. From there it has been started, and nationwide and international issue is also happened. After that, they are planning to do whatever their target is there for 2047. In connection to that, these steps are going on. If Hindu girls or Hindu families or Hindus are accepting hijab, then it is very easy for them. So that's why they are doing these practices. And I think it is not only going on in Tumakuru, because some Muslim girls are coming from Bangalore for these events, and they are creating this one. We need to wear the hijab. If we wear the hijab, it is going to give the what is that? Something labor is very high prices, and so I think this one is going on wherever the Muslim caterers is there. Uh, in that places, it is going on. So police and all, they need to take the action, and they need to call district administration, taluk administration. They need to call immediately who are all there, Muslim caterers or anybody is there. They need to call them, and they need to from labor department and food safety department and district administration. They need to give some guidelines, and they need to issue the circulars. This has to be happen, and there is some minor girls, then and minor boys also is there. So they need some major some age limit. You have to hire that guys are like this one. They need to do this one, and police has, see, one of the cases in Davanagare, in Muslim festival, Muslim ladies are going to Hindu shops for the shopping, whatever they wanted to purchase. At that time, Muslim people are forcing that girls to give back that things, and asking that girls to come out from that shop. They are asking to purchase whatever you want in Muslims shop only. So this has informed in masjid only. Why are going in these kind of Hindu shops? like that. So why these Muslim caterers want to wear the hijab for Hindu girls? So at that time in Davanagare, police acted immediately and they lodged suo motu complaint. Here also, police has to act immediately and government has to act on this. Else, it is going to love jihad, conversion, and something communal violences like that. It will happen in future.
Yes, absolutely. And I think the reason the parents are not ready to file complaints is because they are poor. They don't want to get caught up in the law and order struggle. But, this is something we have noticed all over the country. The secular state, our state machinery, springs into action whenever there is any accusation of any crime against a minority. But when crimes against the so-called majority occur, there is hardly any urgency, whether it is in courts or it is in police or even the NGO lobbies. We don't see anybody coming forth and demanding action.
This is our system. Wherever minorities they are going to do crime or they are going to do like this communal issues, their police or administrative or governments, local authorities, no one is going to act. But wherever in Hindus or something like majority peoples are going to do something on small mistake means they will act on it like a big issue. I think some few days back, I have even seen in one of Hindu shop owner, like a bakery wala, he kept one board in front of the shop. Non-Muslim people prepared like this food, like that one small board. On that, immediately this goes in social media, these photos, and further immediately police acted, government acted, and wherever that in that manner that means like that boards, immediately the secular government, the secular police, and secular system removed that boards. So, and he has filed a lodged a complaint also on that guy, and they are taken to custody by that shopkeeper, that Hindu shopkeeper. So, in this case also, they can do it. They should do it because this is going to do the love jihad conversion, and it is a completely unconstitutional.
It is
So,
interesting you brought up the mention of that Davanagare incident from 2020 when
yeah,
a Muslim lady who bought some clothes from B.S. Channabasappa's sons, I think a famous shop in Davanagare, she was mobbed by a whole crowd and she
yes,
was told that when masjids are announcing and Jamaat is saying, don't buy from Hindu shops, why are you buying? And somebody
yeah,
even objected to the saffron cover in which the clothes were packed, saying, why are you accepting clothes in this kind of a bag? And they
yes,
forced that
exactly.
lady to go and return those garments,
Yeah,
right?
further, police lodged the complaints, and further due process has been happened.
But in Karnataka also we saw the same issue that during temple festivals, when Hindus said that for the festivals only Hindu shopkeepers should be allowed in the temple premises, there was a big hue and cry that why are you not allowing people from other communities? So, what do you have to say about that?
Now, in that connection, actually, government has been amended that rule in wherever government temples are running, means a temple wherever it is inside the what is that Mujrai department. In that temples, there is one clause. I think 18 subclause. In that clause, non-Hindus are not allowed wherever in that temple premises because that temple is completely monitored and running by government. So whatever events or festivals or whatever program 365 days, we do not need to give for non-Hindus any land lease or rent, or in that time they cannot do any activities or business like that. So we have asked in that connections also for government and district administration and Mujrai Tahsildars everywhere. But they are not enforcing the law in the manner of effectively. They are allowing also in our objections also and our questions also. After that, they are allowing them because see wherever our Hindus only has to follow secular, but Muslims and Christians or other side they are not agreeing. So we need to follow at least whatever law is there, whatever rules is there in our local authorities or district administrations, or else whatever state government issued the regulations are amended, we should follow. At least in that connection we have requested, but it is slowly it is happening, but it has to be enforced like 100%.
Right. And I think the biggest learning from all this is that Hindus need to organize economically and obviously religiously and culturally also. Only when we create employment for poor Hindus, for underprivileged sections of our own society, will we be able to save them from such predators. And
Exactly.
we have to challenge the status quo of the current system, whether it is, and even if it is a BJP ruled state, I think the state machinery is, it is steeped in this kind of outlook that only minority issues are deemed important. So it is
Yeah.
thanks to activists and grassroots workers like you that at least we are coming to know about such issues, and at least some people are raising their voices in protest. So thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
And
thank
if you
you.
want to add something and conclude, please go ahead.
One thing, uh, you raised a very important point. Uh, we need to give, we need to create something like, what is that, job for Hindu poor peoples. In that manner, we need to work lot of things, and we need to, what is that, we need to give the chances to these in these my in these poor families. We need to give opportunities for them, or else they will move on for conversions, or else they will move on for love jihad, or like this it will happen in this area only, where these girls are going to for this one Muslim caterers in that events. In this area only, one Christian my missionary agency, so agents was going to convert one of the entire family. In that family also same situations only. They are very very poor, and these peoples are going, they are going to offer job, and they are going to offer something freebies like that. After that we have entered in that, and it has been lodged complaint also against the who are illegally converting Hindus to Christians. So wherever the poor peoples is there, wherever the are Hindu peoples suffering from unemployment, we need to provide for them job, and we need to provide something like their own business. We need to support them, and like that it will change us. 100% it will change us, and these family which are going to convert for Christian, we have regular connection with them, and they are very improved by day, and we have supported financially, and we have supported for them to do some self employment like that. So we need to do in these poor people areas, in wherever our Hindu peoples are staying, we need to work there lot of things. So at that time we will come to escalate wherever the love jihad or land jihad or conversion like this, we can avoid it.
All right. Thank you, Manjuji. And, Hindus need to realize the importance of the work that organizations like Bajrang Dal are doing. And, more of us need to come forward and support you in whatever way we can. And we'll just conclude by hoping that the Karnataka government and Karnataka police take cognizance of this matter and initiate some action so that such caterers and such elements do not dare to repeat such acts again. Thank you for joining us today. Dhanyawad.
Thank you.